Baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. First delivery to him. Bo Bichette is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in will be Alejandro Kirk.
The designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. A ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That is first. The first base
at the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit back toward the mound. He'll go to the bag for one. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Guerrero at second with two down. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He'll come home with it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's George Springer. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. And now Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The White Sox. The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ryu gets the sign. Here it comes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. No one on with one down, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, He's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kyle Tucker becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Eloy Jimenez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
That's a ball.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. At the plate now is Yermin Mercedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And that one yanked just foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Batting in. The right fielder, number 15.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 home. And a double steal try here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter.
Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Alvarez.
And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ryu steps into his windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down. First pitch on its way. Jose Abreu stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He's got it. Throw gets keeps him 2 down. So next to bat will be Luis Robert to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Alejandro Kirk.
Joe Panik will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 2.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Panik at second, Guerrero on at first with nobody out, fouled off. Oh, double play ball to second, 4. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So the next to bat will be George Springer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses ball 4. Next up is Yermin Mercedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. So won't get him.
The batter is 8. Second base.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Changes up on it, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk, and their runners at the corners now, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. 1-1.
Ball inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Popped him up. Abreu over to his left. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Caratini.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. 1 out here in the Chi Sox 3rd. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A ball and a strike now. And that misses. 2-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Lourdes Gurriel. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joe Panik. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So now into the box is Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kyle Tucker becomes out number 2 this inning. Eloy Jimenez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Jimenez is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will start off the 5th in this one. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. It's a sinker in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. And he popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. 1 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the AB now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. 1 out, runner at first, and that brings in George Springer. As a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And now here is Yermin Mercedes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Ball 3.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jet.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. That misses. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next is Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on its way. He runs up to bunt, but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
The catcher, number 17.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Over to first, Rio, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Randall Grichuk. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up, Lourdes Gurriel. Now here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Aaron Bummer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Aaron Bummer.
Danny Jansen will be called on to pinch hit now. And he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Gurriel, the runner at third. Bichette is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Fouled away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last debut. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
The third baseman, Yoan.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Cutter low, 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Tim Anderson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The right
Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Grounded back up the middle. Bichette's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Evan Marshall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43.
First offering on its way, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that will go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Up next, German Mercedes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder,
Ryu steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Springer looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
the batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jordan Romano takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. Grichuk is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, Victor Caratini, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Zach Collins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First delivery to him. Tying run standing on deck, which means he'll be looking to get on base any way he can. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Cavan Biggio.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Randal Grichuk. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. As a look, now the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and a side. That brings in Tommy Edman, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The second baseman.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Reined in. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Shure out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tim Anderson grounded out in his last at-bat.
Anderson.
First pitch on the way, and he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Bichette gathers it in. The tag gets 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Count even at 2-2. Anderson is off of first with 2 away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, another foul ball. A 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. High chopper to third. And that's the first out. Runner is second, one away. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Matt Foster enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the AB now. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 to count. From the stretch. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. He will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in for the Jays, Yerman Mercedes. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. 1-0 the count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he fouls this one off. Bichette on third. Guerrero over at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. And he'll just step on third and the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Kirby Yates. The man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez, to RBIs already. Looking for more here. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So next to hit is Jose Abreu. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Up top, it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a staggering 21 wins in a row. This is some pretty historic stuff we're watching. That ties the 1935 Cubs as one of the longest streaks in MLB history.
5-2 the final score tonight. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went guard, they all gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes.